Nigeria, Jaga, Jaga.
Nigerian hip-hop singer and co-convener of the Revolution Now protest, Eedris Abudulkareem, has broken silence on his absence at the venue of the protest which took place at the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos on 5th August. In an interview with Object TV, an online news platform, Eedris, while taunting other Nigerian celebrities who have refused to join the call for a new Nigeria and bad governance led by President Buhari, said enough of the blame game as he will not sit and watch things go wrong in the country. Eedris also maintained Nigeria is still in the same position compared to when he sang his third album in 2004, Nigerian Jaga Jaga, a Yoruba term for shambles, declaiming corruption and suffering in Nigeria.
18 years ago when I sang Nigeria Jaga Jaga, the message was spiritual, and now I know the reason why it is. But at this point, at this junction, I believe that all Nigerians in workplaces, different walk of life, need to stand up and speak against this tyranny that is going on. And if we don't do that, it will come to everybody, whether you like it or not. If you're a Nigerian and you're not speaking up against this, may God forgive you. We judge you.
Okay, great. Let me ask, 18 years ago when you sang Nigeria Jaga Jaga, whoever has a kid at the time, who just gave birth to a kid by that time, already as an adult by now, things do not really look like they have changed. Maybe it's even worse now.
That's right.
If you would sing that song again, would you change Jaga Jaga for an improved word or even for a worse word?
I'm still looking for the word to replace Jaga Jaga. There's no word. Best to do is remix it, same chorus, and give information of different times from 18 years to the present. For the past 4 years, this government has been criticizing the past government, which is Ebele Goodluck Jonathan, and this is 4 years later. You are still criticizing Ebele Goodluck Jonathan. For goodness sake, I have not seen any development. If anybody is not fucking, if the Yorubas are not saying anything, like the Igbos are agitating, like everybody is complaining about the kidnapping that is happening all over the southwest, and everybody is keeping mute, like as if nothing is happening. For goodness sake, Yoruba Rono.
Let us come to the August 5th day. Many people started criticizing on social media. They didn't see you, blah blah blah. Even though we saw that you posted picture alongside Didi Mabiaku stepping out for the protests. Can you tell us exactly what you saw on the day? What happened?
Okay, so from Ikeja to Bank Anthony Way was too much hold up, so we had to trek from Maryland, and bike can pick you up from that area. So we left Didi's house. So by the time we got to stadium, we already feeling the tear gas everywhere, was already in disarray, and a lot of boys have been arrested for protesting and fighting for their rights. Nigerians, listen, this has nothing to do with Shore. This is about our country. I'm not a dual citizen, but all these politicians are dual citizens. They have citizenship. If anything happened in this country, they are taking their children out. We need to speak up against tyranny. We need to speak up against oppression. We're tired. Show me inside Constitution where you said revolution is not allowed for you to protest. We're coming out to speak for our people. We're coming out to say the killings is too much. We're coming out to say the unemployment rate is too much. Just like Babade says, social revolution, cultural revolution, economic revolution, agricultural revolution. We're tired. You want us to keep mute? We can't keep mute. Are we in Abacha era? Are we in the military era? Mr. President, write your name in gold before it's too late. The world is watching.
Now, do you regret the use of the word revolution to tag the protest?
Are you kidding me, for God's sake? In 2014, when President Buhari and his friend came out and told Nigerians to stand up for revolution to overtake Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Hypocrisy. Please, ask another question. They know what they are doing. It's so sad. Nigerians, wake up. Wake up, Nigerians.
Okay, I will ask another question. Let us talk about you as a celebrity speaking up. Most of other celebrities are not. Only you and few. What do you think we should do? Because for a mobilization of people to be massive enough, just like that of 2012, we need voices that are strong, like yours.
That's right. Yes. It's just like when I went to Baba Deboye's reading camp to protest against the killings, and to remind Baba Adeboye that in 2014 he came out and asked the member of his church to come out for a 1 million march against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and in Buhari government Baba Adeboye is mute. Every Nigerian musician that is mute about it, I pray that you don't experience what is happening, because remember, we're the one that travels mostly on those roads. Be careful. Don't say because you kiss ass and you eat from these individuals who don't really care about you, you keep mute. Remember, your family goes to the market. We have families. Why are we so? Why are we? Hypocrisy is killing us all. So keep it to yourself. You don't want to say anything, Abi. Be careful. Posterity will judge you. What goes around comes around, and with time you see them start talking whether they like it or not, because the situation is going to get worse. It's sad.
Going forward, will there still be more agitations, more protests, more revolutionary words from people like you? And then the last rally you led to Pastor Adeboye's church, what is the outcome of it? Has it stopped? Would you be doing more?
Well, I've done what I am supposed to do as a concerned Nigeria that doesn't think about religious differences or political interests or individual, differences. Baba Adeboye didn't say a word. So sad enough, 5 of his pastors were kidnapped just last week, and Baba started talking. If Baba had spoken, maybe they wouldn't have kidnapped these pastors. Same thing with you musicians. Speak up. Our country is our country. It is very, very important. We'll wait for Oshore to be released. He has made his point. We'll wait for him to be released. We'll congratulate him, and we'll stand by him, and we'll always speak the truth. These are intellectual revolution. These are electoral revolution. These are economic revolution. This has to do with our country, Nigeria. And all our youth are out there. People are crying every day. People are dying every day. And everybody kept mute. Why are we so gullible? Why are we so wicked in this country? Why are we so fake? Oh, God, I don't know.